I knew soon as iSpeak came on the fucking app and started running his mouth about Petty, oh, it was gonna be some shit. It was gonna be some shit. And trust and believe I am here for it all. I want it all to come out. Unlike most motherfuckers on this app, I ain't got no fucking skeletons in my motherfucking closet. Anything I did on this app, I can fucking stand on and stand by. So, after court yesterday, it seems like a couple people had some issues. The Patricks of the world, the iSpeaks of the world. Oh, already got to put my phone on the charger. Hold on 1 second. Jesus. I ain't even get a chance to start yet. I'm gonna put my phone on the charger. Yeah, so a lot of people were upset about the court that was held yesterday because a lot of things were coming out, past coming up. A lot of y'all weren't around for this stuff. Sorry. A lot of y'all were not around for a lot of this stuff that happened. And when you open that Pandora's box, ain't no going back. And I want it all to come out. Because, again, a lot of people, a lot of trauma. It's, like I said, a lot of this shit is a fucking rerun. It's a lot of it's a fucking rerun. And so after court yesterday, a lot of people had a lot of things to say. They woke up, had a lot of things to say. They didn't like the way things was handled, so on and so forth. And it seems that Palesa did not like the way things were handled in court when it came to her. Hold on. Just gonna charge it like this. Oh, so yes. So Palesa was one of the people that did not like the way things were handled in court, especially when it comes to a lot of the stuff that deals with Petty. Because I told y'all, I've been having interactions with Petty for almost 5 years now. Going on 6. And as y'all can read by the caption, which I'll read to y'all, Palesa has a message for Messy Talk. Now, I will say this, Palesa has never liked Messy Talk, but, whether she like it or not, you're in Messy Talk. I mean, a lot of this stuff originated from what happened with Palesa. Now, I will put give y'all some context. I don't like speaking on Palesa's story because Palesa don't like people speaking on her story when she's not there. So I try to respect that as much as possible. I'm at the point where I don't even really like to bring up Palesa's name. I know how Palesa is. Y'all may think she's crazy and all that other stuff, but again, that woman has been through a lot. As mad as she can get at and want as she wants at me, it is what it is. She can be as mad as she want at me. I still ain't gonna never have no smoke for her. I still support her. It is what it is. I moved on. Got nothing but love for you, sis. No matter what you say to me. As mad as you want to be at me, I ain't got nothing but love for you. Anyway, so Palesa has a message for Messy Talk. She brings up iSpeak, Petty, Blazee, Kappa, and other creators. She feels that some have used her situation to build their platform. Now, I agree with some points of this, and some I don't. Me and Palesa, we don't always have the same views. I don't have the same views as a lot of people that are still my friends, new friends. Well, I ain't gonna say friends, associates and everything like that. Not everybody's going to have the same point of view, okay? We don't all move the same. We're not all one monolith, okay? So let's listen to what she has to say. And I'll commentate as I need. And I have yet to even see this. I watched about 5 minutes, not even 5, maybe like a couple minutes of it.
Live is not going to be long. I just really wanted to come in and address. Apparently, oh, thank you, TikTok barista. Thank you so much. Apparently, They were streaming I Speaks Live in Bella's court yesterday. And there was a lot of commotion going on in that comment section. But what really got me, and I don't know, maybe
Of course they
maybe
did.
my supporters or people that say they support me, maybe they're not in that live. But what got me is so many people watched that.
See, here's the thing, Palesa. Okay, number one, you know what your supporters, some of your supporters were in that live. Me as well. Again, I always told you I still support you. I know what happened to you. I still believe it happened to you. And that's that. But it's the other people, like you dismissing them. People that's been down for you since day one. I'm not going to say no names and point them out, but it's a lot of people that are my supporters that are still your supporters. And sometimes, I mean, I feel like you just you just kind of shit on them sometimes. And I know it's really for how you feel. Nobody can tell you how to feel. Nobody's trying to dictate how you should feel, how you should react to things. But sometimes I just feel like you're not mindful of other people's fucking feelings because you don't really care. Everybody is not you, okay? They not. And it's unfair for you to hold them on to that pedestal.
That go down. Yet so many people refuse to speak on the elephant in the room yesterday.
Okay, pause again. It's not that people refuse, it's people have the respect for you and how you operate not to speak on your story when you're not there. It's like you tell people you want people to support you, but tell them not to support you. Like you get mad at them for speaking on your story. Because nobody wants to mess up your story. Nobody wants to misspeak for you. Yesterday, she's talking about your show yesterday, Bella. Somebody, a blogger, one of the bloggers tagged in it. I don't even remember her name being brought up, but she was tagged in it. I know I didn't speak on her name. Hold on, dick on it. That got to. This is my nerves. Y'all give me a second. My apologies. Oh yeah. So back to what I was saying. So again, Palesa, you gotta realize that people still support you. Maybe not in the way you want. Maybe it's not correct, but ain't nobody out here perfect. And that includes you too, Palesa. Like real life, I fucks with you, but sometimes you just you don't understand. I don't know. I'm not gonna speak to that. But like for real, people got mad love for you. Mad love for you. I'm one of them people. I'm always gonna have mad love for you. But like sometimes you can be a little overbearing. And that's okay. That is okay. As much as you've been through in your lifetime, that is quite all right.
Whoever those people were that was in the comment section that were telling the truth about why why I Speak's platform died, about how Petty Row actually built her platform, I thank you. I thank you for having the guts to be honest and call my name in that comment section. And I very, very much saw how a lot of people that I thought fuck with me, right?
Okay, Palesa, right? I'm gonna tell you like this. Nobody's saying you're wrong, right? But some people don't agree with that. I don't agree with that. Okay? And it's all right for people to have a difference of opinion. All right? I Speak platform didn't fall off because of you. It thrived because of you, to be honest, and him lying about what he did to you. He thrived off of that. The reason his platform fell off is because what he did to his own wife. Okay, people wasn't having that. They was okay with him lying about what he did to you because, these people out here sick. It is what it is. But his platform died because what he did to his wife. Okay? You may not hold that same opinion and same view, but that's why his platform fell off. It wasn't no coming back from that. All right, we all seen it happen in real time. That's my opinion. If yours don't match that opinion, that's fine. But you can't push your opinion off on other people. All right? Everybody really saw him for the POS that he is when he did that shit to his wife, his ex-wife, and continues to still do it to her today. It wasn't because of you.
People that claim to be
Oh, I'm sorry. Also, Petty Row had a platform before she said one word about you. Before she had that interview trying to destroy your story. Okay? In my eyes, she had a platform before she even spoke about you. If you believe she built her platform off of you, that's your opinion. I don't agree with that. She was around here talking about womb lands and everything else. You think people wasn't checking for Petty? People already knew who Petty was.
Family wouldn't even speak my name yesterday. In real time, doing what everybody else has done. Changing up the narrative a little bit so you don't have to speak a certain person's name. And I'm not the only victim that y'all have done this to. I'm not the only person that this has happened to on this app. Plenty of people have been victimized by predatory people on this app.
Run it up, y'all. Let's get to 25K.
Y'all know what to ignore. You know what to skip over. You know what to pretend like didn't exist. Everybody know Petty Row built her platform off of my SA.
Wow.
Wasn't nobody checking for Petty Row before that. Didn't nobody even know who the fuck Petty Row was for real before that.
Okay, for me, that's factually incorrect. The very first time I met Petty and had interactions with Petty, it had absolutely nothing to do with you, Palesa. It was Alicia, not you. She put out a video trying to say me and Alicia she was my girlfriend, and I checked Petty on that shit. Right? Everybody remember? Oh, Miss Granny Coy Bundy, you remember? Yes, there was Alicia. I don't know what this is, this dumbass contest y'all want to have with who met me first and who was my friend first. This shit is stupid to me. I don't know what it is with y'all with that shit. That type of shit don't even matter. But if I'm going to keep it a stack, Alicia came first. Alicia. Period. Point blank. End of story.
Petty Row.
No, Miss Tonya, you was not first. Y'all gotta stop it. Alicia reached out to me on the back end. She's one of the first creators to reach out to me. It was Alicia. I'm sorry. Let's let it go.
Grew her platform off of exploiting a victim of sexual assault, siding with a predator, blatantly lying on a victim. So everything that Petty Row is going through right now, Petty Row deserves every fucking bit.
Right, Bella, it don't matter. I don't know. Like I said, it really don't matter. It really, what matters is people who was the ones that were genuine. But if we gon', like I said, if we gon' keep it a stack, I'm sorry, y'all. It was Alicia. It was Alicia. Period, point blank, it was Alicia. Alicia reached out to me when I made right before I made that video about the fold. It was Alicia.
Bit of it. I don't even know what it is. But everything she's going through right now, she deserves every fucking bit of it. How many times did I try to tell Petty Row, this ain't it? Y'all gonna be on the wrong side of history. This is not it. I was so disappointed to see somebody they say cared about me sit up there and tell that lie and say Petty Row had a platform before I speak.
Again, I mean, it's your verbiage that you trying to use right here. I'm sorry, Palesa, that is not a lie. Petty Row had a platform before you. Did she use your story to help grow her platform maybe? And exploit your story that way? Yes, but you did not make her platform. She had it before you. I don't like Petty, okay? We're not friends. But I'm not going to sit here and lie. If that's the way you feel about it, that's fine. That's your opinion. But to call it a lie, no, it's not a lie. When I met Petty, we weren't even speaking. Your story wasn't even on my page because of the whole situation between Alicia and Closet Talk.
Before she met I Speak. That's a lie. That's a lie. Because she literally built her platform off of me. Off of my SA, trying to get me on her live and have this embarrassing ass motherfucking interview, and got mad because I gave her the same energy she came to me with. I know this is some bullshit. I knew it was a bullshit interview when she came to me with it. And I gave her exactly that. I was never on here to build a platform. I just wanted to connect with people of like minds, whether that be dancing, whether that be politics, whether that be art. I thought I was connecting with people that actually cared about the state of our society, that wanted black liberation. All of these motherfuckers is scammers on here. Every single last one of them. And y'all killing me. You know what? I'm just gonna say it. All these fucking weird ass court shows.
Now, Blaze, that was you, Alicia, and Closet Talk. You have to what, Erica? What was me, Alicia, and Closet Talk? You have to tell the full story. What's the full stories? Come on up. Come tell me what you're talking about. Did you on my content page? Is that what you're talking about? Did she leave out? Did you drop your comment and leave out? Again, Erica, you weren't there and you're factually incorrect. When I met Alicia, she was friends with Closet Talk. Closet Talk gave Alicia the You Are My Content page. She had already had that page before I knew Alicia because they kept reporting and banning Alicia. When I came along and Alicia reached out to me, she gave me the password to the page with Closet Talk's blessing. Closet Talk had gave her the page, put all the information and stuff, and Alicia changed the email and everything like that. When I was on that page, when everything first started, we were not talking about Palesa's story. Because Closet Talk didn't want that. Because of what Closet Talk did to her. After we had a whole live about when Closet Talk admitted to what she did to Palesa, that's when I realized that shit, I had to get Alicia away from her. Hold on, who this? Hold on, Miss Granny Coy Bundy. Let me get this out. And I knew I had to get Alicia away from her because she lied to Alicia. She told Alicia all she did was try to kiss her. After about maybe a month or two of that, Alicia finally realized that Closet Talk lied to her about the whole situation because she played the full audio of the phone conversation between Palesa and Closet Talk that Closet Talk sent her. And there's still more of the conversation that needs to come out. But Alicia finally realized that and left with the page that Closet Talk gave her. And we continued to use the page to support Palesa. If you're going to speak on the story, let's get it right. You was from the outside looking in. So you making up and filling the gaps in by yourself. Erica, I'm just letting you know. Sometimes when you don't know, you need to sit back and enjoy the ride.
Thank you so much. I need to give you context of before we seen you. So, Erica, Closet Talk, No Cry Zone, and Alicia used to sit in live streams together and talk all the time. Alicia would go live talking about the fold and they would mass report her. So she lost like 2-3 pages. So Closet Talk was like, yo, I'm tired of them mass reporting you. Use my page here. So she gave her that protected page. What happened with Blazee? When Blazee went over to this, it was that girl that used to work at Waffle House. She had a live stream, and Blazee went over there and they mass reported him because, and Alicia hated the way that they treated him. And right after that live stream, you know who I'm talking about, right?
Mm-hmm.
Right after that live stream, Alicia went to Blazee and was like, hey, share this page with me, because she paid it forward. Because the way she got it.
That's not correct.
Oh,
She
it's
had
not?
introduced herself to me then. She didn't give me the page then. The day she gave me the page is the day they mass reported my page about when I had posted you know what? It was the live after that. You right. You are right.
Yeah, I remember Blazee.
It was because of LBA's live.
Mm-hmm.
And
Tasha was in there and everything.
Yeah, I had proved that Voodoo Babe was lying on me, talking about I was threatening her to burn her or some dumb shit like that.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Right. And here's another thing. When Blazee was on his own page, Blazee brought all of them out. Blazee was already blazing these TikTok streets, because you know why I know? I was there and I seen it. And when I went up on Blazee's live stream, they got so mad. All of them came over. T. Nathan was there. Karen was there. They was lined up. What's the other one? The one that used to work with Steph on the show.
Miss Double D?
Yeah, she was there. Everybody came over there. It was wild, you know. And it wasn't fun because there was so much going on. And Blazee reminded me of a young Richard Pryor. You know, I just enjoyed listening to him. But I just need to clarify that. And when she got upset with Blazee was when Blazee would not mistreat Palesa. Blazee would not go against her. And she was like, if you put Palesa on that panel, blah, 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 something about that. But it ended up, they started talking about T-shirts. I don't know what the T-shirt was.
I don't want to get ahead of our
Okay, I'm going to go ahead and get off. Okay. But they didn't steal that page. She got mad because she didn't want Palesa to get interviewed. And she caught herself trying to be, try to take something she already gave to somebody as a punishment. But okay, bye.
All right, Miss Bunny, thank you for coming up.
They're weird. They are fucking weird. Because instead of actually get up and do something to change your community, y'all get on these fucking apps and pretend with these fake ass motherfucking court shows. You don't give a fuck who you're exploiting.
Oh. What? Y'all not gonna let me get through this, are y'all? What up, Laugh? You know you up here, Laugh? Oh, no, she didn't. Damn, Laugh, they got you for that one. I know you didn't, Bella. I know you didn't. We gonna get to that point.
Exploiting.
They got Laugh for that one.
And I know y'all ain't worth a damn because everybody sat in that motherfucking box yesterday and let the fucking comment section, left the comment section on red.
Palesa, it was like 3,000 people in that fucking live. It was almost 3K people in that live. You can't monitor the whole freaking comment section. Okay? Nobody gets muted. No, you can't dictate how other people run their platform. Okay? You can't do that. That's not your place. Whether they talking about you or not. People gonna say what they want to say. Like, come on, man. I don't barely even read the comment section.
Every time my name was spoken, and y'all, I know y'all heard Braid King when he said, I'm not even gonna say her name, but that's somebody you used to be cool with, Blazee.
Is it still playing? Yeah, it's still playing.
All of them built their platforms off of me. Let's just be honest. Okay? Let's just be completely fucking honest. All of them that were around.
No, Erica. I knew this was going to happen when I Speak opened his fucking mouth. I still be speaking on petty. After this shit, I Speak was irrelevant. But I knew when I Speak spoke, it was going to bring out Palesa and Palesa's story. Oh, I knew that. I didn't need to say a damn thing. I see you want to put it on me, Erica, but it ain't going to work. Y'all want skeletons to be in my closet, but it ain't. Everything I did, I stand on it. More than likely would do it the fuck again. With a smile. Y'all think y'all, I don't know, y'all patiently trying to wait for a downfall? There ain't gonna be no downfall.
When I got SA'd, used my SA.
You said we? When the fuck did we become French? Who the fuck is we? I ain't got no damn skeletons. You can speak for yourself, not me. You speak for yourself. Maybe you got skeletons, but I don't. Not over here.
To fucking build their fucking platforms. Whether they were pretending to be in support of me or whether they were blatantly fucking against me, they used my SA to build their platforms. And yes, I am directly talking about Blazee.
Now, I say this, Palesa, as long as you know me, right? Just the fact that you be saying, like, again, you say what you say, it is what it is. All I did was want to support you. Fuck it was because of I Speak and all that other shit. You were still a victim, and the shit they used to do to you, the way they used to talk about you. I mean, I literally did not like that shit. Because, like I said, you remind me of my sister. You act and give the same mannerisms as my sister. So that's how I saw you. That's why I always called you sis. Okay? I started off on this app exposing the fold. That's where I started at. And it led to your story because the fold tried to cover up what happened with I Speak. You know, T. Nathan, Consciously, all them motherfuckers that try to say you were lying. And I ain't like that shit. And they knew that shit was true. Along with Closet Talk and the rest of them. Like they all tag team up on you and they was dogpiling you. So I felt as though somebody had to speak up for you since nobody else was really fucking doing it. You didn't ask for my help. No, you didn't. You definitely did not ask for my help. You was a while there, you wouldn't even fucking speak to me. But that's why I stood there side by side with you. Took so many shots, all that shit. I didn't really care. Cause I got principles, I got morals. I ain't like the shit that they was doing to you on this app. It wasn't to build no platform. But it's the fact that you say this type of stuff, and I want to say it's maybe your point of view, but like, it's bullshit. At the end of the day, it's bullshit. The reason why I ain't even say we fell out, we just went our mutual ways. You said what you said. I didn't like it. You tried to have this whole thing between Bella and shit. Soon as Bella came around, you had a problem with that. A lot of people had a problem with it for some fucking reason. Then you made it about you and Bella. And you let Kappa fucking manipulate you. You let her use that one fucking text message and you just went off with and ran with that damn story. You let her play you like she always do. I'm not in for the short game. I play the long game.
Blazee sat up here for 2 years. 3 years. Sorry, 3 years. Using my SA to go after I speak and wouldn't even fucking speak my name yesterday. If my SA actually fucking mattered, no matter how fucking often we do or don't talk to one another, the truth would have been told in that live yesterday.
Palesa, as much as you got on me for not speaking about your story when you ain't there, shit, the last time we was on that, you came on Bella's platform. You was bitching about that. I mean, I be feeling like you want to be the center of attention sometimes. And that's just my opinion. Don't mean it's correct. It's just my opinion. But if this is your problem yesterday with yesterday's court, because you weren't brought up or you weren't spoken on, or when you tell people not to speak on you, it's crazy to me. It's kind of confusing. So I just don't deal with it at all. I still believe what happened to you. But like speaking on your story, especially on Bella's platform, I'm not even bringing that to her platform. I don't want to. Especially the way you claim you feel about Bella. So she's not obligated to do that. Nobody is. You say you don't want people out here advocating for you. You never ask nobody to do it. So don't get mad when they don't do it. You can't have it both ways.
But y'all sat there and ignored my name. Y'all sat there and ignored my fucking name. You ignored my fucking SA, and y'all ignored the fact that all of y'all fucking used me to build your fucking platforms. Petty Roll.
I think it's displaced anger. Remember, I know Palesa gets a lot of that because she's been through a lot. That's why I'm very understanding of Palesa and how she feels. She's not mad at me. A lot of this stuff is re-triggering her. I don't even want to say triggering her. It's like opening up old wounds. So she's not really mad at me. That's why I'm not going to be sitting here and act like I'm mad at her.
I speak, closet talk. Who else? Who else? Girl name, the one that's trying.
Emissary. And Erica, Palesa don't smoke Newports. Okay? She smokes Black and Milds. Okay? Black and Milds, not Newports. Like, Erica, you be messy sometimes. So damn messy.
It's a few more of y'all that I don't even know, right? Kappa, King of Hearts. Genty was probably the only one that had a motherfucking platform for real. Well, besides I Speak, and we know I Speak's fucking platform was some bullshit in the first place. That nigga.
So the fuck was Patrick's? I mean, his own friend called him out for his platform being bullshit. I don't know, this newfound love you got for Patrick all of a sudden is weird to me, though. It's weird to me. As much as Patrick put you through, But you can go over there and let him support you then, Palesa. Since I don't know, this love you got for him, this shit crazy to me. I find it kind of strange and weird.
Nigga got popular off of being fucking a coon. A blatant fucking coon.
That's what it feels like, Bella.
And now he's motherfucking engaged to Deaf Princess. Another thing that I told y'all,
She
told
can
his
support
wife,
whoever she want. I have no problem with that.
y'all can still pretend like I was not motherfucking telling the truth on all of these motherfucking people. Because that's what y'all would rather do instead of deal with the fucking truth and actually fucking change. Be decent fucking human beings.
Hey, Sandra, number one.
That's too hard for y'all. Y'all like this shit. This easy ass shit. Dissect somebody else's life. Dissect somebody else's trauma. Because it ain't yours. Exploit somebody else's trauma because it ain't yours. That Derek dude, I'm just still thinking of people that use my fucking name to build their platform.
She brung up Derek. I told you, Derek. I told you this was not going to end well for you. I told you, Derek, as soon as you made them fucking documentaries about I Speak and Patrick, I told you, you ruined your fucking career. Just threw it out the window. And that's why I was sitting there trying to tell T-Time to be careful with Derek. Don't let him drag you down. Well, I didn't say it to her directly or anything, but Hey, Dumplings.
And I still ain't got no beef with nobody other than the people that fucking sexually assaulted me.
I ain't gonna lie, you ain't got no beef with nobody but the people that did what they did to you, and I understand that. But you got a funny way of showing it. Same thing like you told me. You got a funny way of showing it. You will go off on people that been standing by you, standing by your side, and everything else for years. But you ain't got nothing to say about the people that you know blatantly lying over there, playing in your face. I don't know if they even playing in your face at this point. Like, seriously. Especially with the shit they doing over there. And since we want to drop names, I'm talking about City Cat. I'm talking about the eye creeps. You know what the fuck they doing. Because I showed you. I showed you the proof. Well, maybe not City Cat. I just kept that to myself. I know what y'all doing over there. All that security you got on your shit, City Cat, I know all about it. It was too late, though. The twins ain't doing nothing. Not that I'm aware. They not doing nothing. I wasn't over there trying to depict every fucking body and what the fuck they doing, but the twins ain't doing nothing. Not that I'm aware of.
Because I'm still not going to do no back and forth. But like I said, I wanted to address this shit.
If they were Miss Granny Boy Bundy, I never looked into it.
So thank you.
Because that whole shit that happened between Safi with them kids and stuff, that shit wasn't true. It wasn't enough evidence for me to say that shit really happened and they were trying to steal her kids and all that other dumb shit. None of that shit I felt was true. To you at least, yeah. I didn't like the way they treated you. It is what it is. I just felt as though that was just a disagreement. Where is No Cry Zone? I don't know. After Miss No Cry Zone tried to expose the apple sticks and caramel wax and all that other shit went down, I stopped fucking with her because she wanted to post messages between us that meant absolutely fucking nothing. I literally cut Miss Cryzone off the first time when she started talking about my son, and the only reason I dealt with her ever again was because of Palesa. Palesa said she thinks she's a good person, this, that, and the third, and I was like, all right, gave her another chance, and she did the same fuck shit to me again. That's why I started rocking with Miss No Cryzone. That's why I'm at the point where I say I'm no longer even accepting apologies. I make people nowadays stand on what they did. Ain't no going back. Once you cross that line with me, that shit over.
Again, to those of you that were not afraid to speak my name in that fucking live yesterday.
Pull my finger is going to show up, then everyone's going to come. Pull my finger going to show up and do what? What exactly is her showing up supposed to do? She didn't never go nowhere.
To speak the truth. And it wasn't many. It was like the same three people over and over again. And I'll be honest with you, I don't even know who the fuck them people were.
It's best to leave certain things in the past. I told y'all that. I speak that. I said he should have just sat this shit out. He do not want to bring it. I don't care. I hope it all get put on the fucking floor. Blazee ain't got a motherfucking thing to hide. That's what happened when you genuine.
I don't even know who they were. So I'm kind of glad, because maybe that means that my supporters were not in that fucking live. But one thing I do know is that that's more than likely not true. It more than likely was plenty of people in that live that claimed to support me, that claimed to support victims, that claims to care about victims, that did not speak at all yesterday. When these narratives are being rewritten, people lying about how people got on.
You say I speak should have been ignored. He's a troll. Again, I kind of feel the same way, but again, everybody ain't going to ignore him. It is a domino effect. It's absolutely a domino effect. Soon as that fool opened his motherfucking mouth. Soon as he opened his motherfucking mouth. Then Patrick opened his mouth. Then Petty opened her mouth. Then Kappa opened her mouth. I mean, it is all a domino effect. And I'm happy to see it. I'm just going to sit back with my motherfucking popcorn and watch the chips fall where they motherfucking may. Guess who's going to be all right? Me. I guarantee you.
Oh, I'm good, General. I'm good, baby. I'm just addressing a fucking live I saw yesterday. A live that I was tagged in, or a video of a live that I was tagged in. That's sad. That is sad.
I don't like it either, Miss Marie.
It was a few. Like, literally, like, I would say maybe 4. And that's just what I saw. It was only an hour clip. So I don't know how long the live went on. I don't know how long I spoke. I'm not sure. Even he, though, sitting there fucking rewriting the narrative. Purposely leaving out my name. which that doesn't really bother me. It's the people that pretend to care about victims, exploiting victims. That is all y'all do on Messy Talk. That is all it is on Messy Talk. Exploiting fucking victims. Creating victims so that you can exploit them. None of y'all have any real decency. None of y'all have any real principles to stand on, because if you had, my name wouldn't have been purposely skipped yesterday.
Now, Palesa, again, right? You want people to talk about your story, but then again, you don't want people to talk about your story. You want them to be there. You want to be there when people talking about your story. But again, you already done said what you said about Bella, said what you said about her platform. You are expecting to be invited or something? I don't fucking know. I honestly don't know. Like, trying to figure out what you really want sometimes is mad confusing. It is what it is. I don't hate you or nothing for it. I'm just like, oh, you got it. You got it. So I try not to bring up your story. I try not to bring up your name about your story. But I knew this was going to happen once I spoke. Yeah, she's talking about court yesterday.
Truly ask yourself why that is, because I ain't done nothing to nobody. Anybody, and I told y'all this a long time ago, anybody that's calling themselves falling out with me fell out by themselves. I don't fall out with people. I move accordingly. I'm not finna sit up and talk no shit about you every day. I'm not finna go there, especially if I truly cared about you. But once you show me you do not care, I will call that the fuck out. I will be honest about what has really taken place. And that shit yesterday was fucking pathetic. That y'all could spend 3 motherfucking years calling my name left and fucking right. Whether in support of me or not in support of me. But yesterday, y'all sat there and listened to that man talk his shit. And you say Petty Rowe is the reason that I Speaks page failed. Petty Rowe?
No. It was a domino effect from what Petty Rowe, the beef between him and Petty Rowe, the shit started coming out about what he did to his wife. But the reason I Speaks page really crashed and bottomed out is because what he did to Tasha. That's my opinion. I'm staying with that. That's what I saw, because again, when he was going back and forth with you and me and all that other dumb shit, that shit ain't stopped nothing for him. It just exposed him, his truths coming out, that he was lying. But when he did that shit to his motherfucking wife, everybody stopped fucking with him. All his friends, Crystal Crave, all of them, they stopped rocking with him. What he did to Tasha was unfucking forgivable. I'm sorry, it is what it is. Even though what he did to you should have really destroyed his fucking page, I do truly believe that, Palesa. But what he did to his wife, that's what people focus on. I'm sorry it wasn't you, okay? It just wasn't. It's not a fucking popularity contest, okay? It's not. For them it is, not for me.
Not himself? And then to say Petty Row had a platform before him, that's a blatant ass fucking lie. I'm not surprised though. This is not surprising to me, and it really shouldn't be surprising to anybody. We all got eyes. We all have, watch this happen. In real time.
You must not been watching.
It's not like we weren't
must
there.
Be your first live.
We watched this shit happen in real fucking time. And people still don't want to even be honest about what the fuck they saw. Because everything I told y'all about fucking Ice Sweet, he turned around and proved every fucking word I said. Matter of fact, anybody that I've ever told y'all anything about on this app, from T. Nathan to Cuban to Light to Eddie Brock, Patrick Genty, Eb Reddy, anything I've ever told y'all about any of these motherfuckers has been fucking true. They have proved it themselves. And instead of saying, we fucked up, Palesa was right, y'all just, disappear me? Write me out the fucking story? Because that's how we do victims. That's how we do victims. And I'm not the only.
Sunshine Ice Cream says it sounds like she want validation. Honestly, I feel as though she deserves that. I'm not gonna lie, Palesa has been through a lot more than a lot of people have even phantomed been through on this app. And she's still going through it to this day. So I'm not going to say she's not deserving of some type of validation. I just don't know how she's going to get the route that she takes. But that's her. She grown. I can't tell her how to seek it and how to get it.
Only one. It's a whole bunch of us.
I ain't even gonna hold you, Nurse Naya. She brought you up today
because of what y'all did.
Like, she is not really cool with me, you being my friend, or you being my moderator and my supporter. She really showed her hands today. That's what I said. Sometimes you just gotta let people talk.
And again, I ask y'all don't find it funny that all the people that they have victimized, that they have ripped apart on this fucking app, that they have convinced y'all were liars, scammers, thieves. Who is still in the drama? Huh? Which one of them is still in the drama? That group of people that's been telling you who to hate? Or their victims?
Sweet Sonny, you gonna have to ask her.
The people that they told you to hate.
Only she really can answer that question.
The people that they told you was a liar. Who the fuck is still in the middle of the drama? This shit needs to burn down. It really, no matter how you look at this shit.
So, please, I will say that's something you just say a lot, is that we need to burn everything down. All of it needs to burn down. And I gotta say, I do agree with that. And my question was, but what happens after that? After we burn it down, right? I know human nature is made for us to survive, and we're going to do what we need to do. But I think the same history is just going to be bound to repeat itself. That's what I always used. That's where we always came to a head with that when you made that statement, burning it down. This system needs to, everything needs to burn down. And I absolutely agree with that. But what happens after that? Where do we go from there? That's why I mean, again, we just don't know. It's the unknown.
We're fucked as a society. We are fucked and fucked up. And then we sit back and we want to talk about all the reasons victims don't heal and put it all on the victim. But we never talk about everything that the victim has to endure, from the person that victimized them to the public around them that doesn't fucking believe them. With all the proof in y'all motherfucking face. Because there was still a lot of people in there. Police lied, police lied, police lied. About what?
Yeah, she didn't lie. She didn't lie about nothing that I speak to her.
At what point does your common sense kick in?
You identify.
Then I guess you have to have some for it to fucking kick in. And we do seem to be a society that lacks common sense, because that's not really promoted in this society. It's not promoted to have good sense. It's not promoted to be compassionate and empathetic and sympathetic toward people. Oh, but we crave it so bad when we need it. Very seldom do we give it, though. And then we all sit back and wonder why we don't get it. That's because we don't give it. We do not give it.
Miss Ray said I had to take my identity back, become victorious over what was meant to destroy you. I do say Palesa has done that, in a way. She had the whole movement "Sexy After Essay." I think that was her way of trying to take her identity back. So I can't say she hasn't tried, or if she hasn't done that. Has it worked? I don't know. I honestly don't know. Because the way she goes about it, I feel like she still is not over it, or I don't believe, honestly, people really never get over their traumas. They just learn how to deal with it better.
So what the fuck kind of healing can you really do in this type of society?
I mean, Bella, I can understand. She is. I mean, I wouldn't say to use the word bitter, but I just don't feel like she's gotten over it, and I don't think she ever will. Everybody telling her to get over it, move on. I don't think we should really be telling victims that. It is what it is.
Fuckers would rather write the victim completely out the fucking story so they don't have to tell that part. I would say wow, but that would be a lie, because I'm not fucking surprised by any of this shit.
Okay. I'll do this next clip. Give me 1 second, y'all. Now, I will say this will be the last and only time I even addressed this with Palesa, but I felt as though it needed it. Not that it needed to be addressed, that because I do still believe Palesa should be heard. Like, respectfully. All right, so y'all know they tagged me. I went into the to try to have a conversation with Palesa. You know, even though I knew that's not what I was going to get, I ain't even expect to get what I got though. For real, Palesa, what I noticed when I would try to have conversations with people that know they wrong on this app, or they taking shit too far, or, you know, they just doing the most or something like that along those lines, they like to over talk you. They don't like to let you get a word in. And again, that's something you constantly did in this live when I came in here. I know you saw me come in because as soon as I came in, you just immediately started talking about me. You made sure I heard what you had to say first, which is fine. Again, that's how you feel. That's how you feel. But when you went off to try to go ahead and just totally disrespect me with the lack of respect, that told me all I need to know. And again, this ain't the first, ain't the second, ain't the third. And again, I have yet and never will disrespect you because, again, you were my friend. It was the same thing when it came to Alicia, even Miss Cryzone the very last time. I still don't disrespect Miss Cryzone. It is what it is. I went over there. Because now, at this point, this whole thing with Palesa, I can officially put all that behind me. It's over with. Ain't no coming back. You crossed the line with me one too many times. And you crossed the lines on me over your feelings about other people, over shit I haven't even done to you. It's other people that associate and want to be cool with me that you are looking for apologies from. I don't know how you gonna get an apology from people you don't even want to speak to. Good morning.
I don't know how many times I had to come into your life and correct you about the details. Yep. Then other people trying to give you details of my fucking essay. I had to argue with you about that, about how those people were not there to give you any details. I don't give a fuck if they are in my fucking defense. Can't nobody defend me that was not there. Not in that sense. You can't tell a fucking story if you weren't there. You cannot.
So people can't even defend you if they weren't there, but you wanted people to defend you yesterday in Bella's Live. You see, this is what I be talking about. You be losing me. It don't even be making sense. You literally going off because people didn't speak up for you in Bella's Live yesterday, or you felt like people were blatantly ignoring you or ignoring your name. But then you tell people, well, you weren't there, you can't defend me. What the fuck? I'm just trying to understand the logic here. Somebody make it make sense to me.
Not corroborate what I'm saying if you were not there. And you still ran with it. You still ran with her corroborating my story when this person was not even fucking there.
What's up, Junebug?
Good morning.
Good morning.
I know you pissed at me, so I'm not going to sit here and say or act like you not pissed, all right? So the reason I don't bring up your story or speak on your story is because you told me not to. And I was respecting your wishes.
Can I stop you right there? Because I'm listening. That's gaslighting as fuck, because you know damn well you don't have to speak on the details of my SA to defend me at the moment where you should be
I'm gonna let you finish this.
defending me. And my real issue is to defend as fuck, because you know damn well you don't have to speak on the details of my SA. To defend me at the moment where you should be defending me. And my real issue,
I don't have to speak on the details of your story to defend you when I should be defending you. Why the fuck do I need or should be defending you? Like, ain't that my choice? Or is that, mandatory? So that's where I be talking about. Okay? I don't want to speak on your story. I don't want to speak on you at all. That's where I'm at with it. Now you telling me like I'm obligated to speak on you when people are bringing up your story. Like since I'm there, I better speak up. Or again, that's why I don't like bringing your name up at all. It's just better to just leave it alone. Leave it where it's at. I still believe you. But telling me I should is crazy work to me.
is when I speak said that Petty Rowe built her platform off of him. What was your response to that?
When it came to Petty Rowe building her platform, she had a platform, but she
did not. No, she did not.
That's your opinion, Palesa. That's not my opinion.
Blazee.
Hold on.
Wait a minute. Okay. Hold up.
See what I mean? I can't even note how I can't even get a word in. I don't trust people that overspeak and overtalk and want to control the whole conversation. Like I better interact with people that want to speak one at a time. But when you trying to overtalk me and cutting me off and won't even let me get a sentence in, that says a lot about you, Palesa. So that's when I just start letting you talk. And when y'all start talking, y'all start burying yourselves.
Hold up. Petty Rowe did not have a platform before she got me into that motherfucking interview and did that shit. That's when Petty Rowe grew her fucking platform. Because before that, Petty Rowe was all over the place trying to be a fuck.
So, no, this is City Cat right here, right? And City Cat, I don't know, you've been looking for beef with me. I don't have no beef with you, lady. But you know I know about what you do. That's why you don't like me. I know about what you do. I know about your 3 firewalls, all that extra added security. And you do that for a reason. But I already know what you do. Right? And Palesa, you say you never had a live where you was dogging me out. No, I ain't gonna say you was dogging me out. I ain't gonna say that. You actually had to check her. But you knew what she was up there for. Like, I know you done had plenty of conversations about me with this young lady right here, Miss City Cat. And what she said on that live, I'm pretty sure she didn't say more than that in private with you. It seems like City Cat always drive people away from you that's supporting you, for real, for real. You know, the ex-member, fold member. I think you need to start checking the people that's really around you, to be real, for real. And I'm just going to keep it a stack with you. Because this woman, every time you trying to lift yourself up, she come around and fuck shit up for you. I don't think that's by accident. Didn't want to pretend like she the main one helping you. I don't know about that. I'm just going to keep it a stack with you. And there ain't no beef between me and you. You going to talk your shit, Miss City Cat. But I always used to wonder why everybody start getting on everybody's nerves. When it came to No Cry Zone, when it came to everybody that comes around Palesa, you make sure you drive a wedge. You do. You be the first one trying to drive a wedge between her and everybody else. That's what I've noticed. That's just my opinion. Don't make it facts, but that's my opinion. I think people were sent around you to keep people away from you, Palesa. And the fact that you realize that, maybe you'd be okay. But you ain't helping the situation either.
Fucking mess page, and it was not happening. The last mess that she covered before my fucking essay was that Wombland shit. Wasn't nobody checking for Petty Rose page, not until she did that fucking interview with me about my fucking essay with I Speak.
Again, Palesa, that can be your opinion, your optics of it, but I just don't agree with that. Petty had like 200, 300, 400 people on her live before she even spoke on you. Before she even spoke on you, I believe she was already linked up with I Speak at that point. And she was cool with Cuban and the rest of them. And we know that interview was just made up so they can set you up and get some clips off you. And that's exactly what they did. She set you right on up. And I swear they set you up every time you just walk into it. Okay? You do. I try to tell you most of the time, just don't even fucking respond. It's not even worth it. Just move on.
She absolutely built her platform off of my essay.
Okay, Palesa, that's your opinion.
That's not an opinion. That's fact.
Not to me.
Okay.
That's an opinion. Okay? There's a lot of people out here that don't agree with that. A lot of people don't agree with that.
I'm just saying that wasn't to me because I didn't meet Petty or have any interactions with Petty until she came after me and Alicia. We weren't even speaking then, remember?
Yeah.
And she trying to run around here talking about Alicia was my girlfriend.
You were around when I did that interview with Petty Rowe.
Yeah, I was around, but that was afterwards.
So you saw it from the beginning.
Yes, that was afterwards, though.
Okay. That was after what?
That was after I had already had my interactions with her. When I had You Were My Content page.
Palesa, I don't know, again, sometimes you do have a bad memory, but that was the very first interaction that I had with Petty. When I had the You Were My Content page. And she came in my live, her and Blamazon. And she was trying to ask for an interview in the comment section, and Alicia blocked her. That's before we became cool, like we was cool to this, well, maybe not to this day anymore, because right now, I don't want really nothing else to do with you at this point. But I had already had my interactions with Petty Rowe. I think you need to remember back.
No, it wasn't. That You Are My Content page didn't come. Remember, motherfucker. Oh my God. Oh my God.
You was about to say that You Are My Content page didn't come around to you. What? I met you? I know you wasn't gonna say that. I know you wasn't gonna say that.
Oh my God.
What are you talking about?
Petty, no.
I had that page before I met Alicia, before I met you, remember?
No, you didn't.
Yes, I did.
Okay. All right, Blaze.
We weren't even talking then, remember?
When did we meet, Blaze?
We met when Poole, reached out to me. I had tried to know I was trying to speak to you.
Do you know what month that was? Do you know what month that was? Because I'm gonna tell you.
I don't remember what month it was.
Hold on. I'm gonna tell you what you've been telling me from the beginning. That Paul was the first person that you really met on this app. That's what you've been telling me.
No, Paul was not the very first person I met on this app. The very first person, this was the day, Powerful Sis. The very first person I met on this app was Alicia. Not met. Very first person that reached out to me was Alicia. End of story. And then the reason Alicia reached out to me is because of the video I made about the fold. And I knew what the fuck they were doing.
From the beginning. That Pool was the very first one that pulled you aside and gave you the tea on what the fuck was going on. And this was before Alicia. This was in January.
So you can't even say that because, again, you weren't privileged to the conversation that me and Alicia was having on the back end. Now, when I first met Alicia, she didn't immediately give me the password to that you are my content page. She had her page, I had my pages that kept getting reported. So again, it was not Pool. I'm sorry, I don't know what to tell you. It wasn't Pool. Now, when it came from your side of TikTok, she was the first one to reach out to me.
And came out with my story in December. I met you in January. In January. 1 month after my story came out, that's when I met you, Blaze. That's when you kept tagging me in all of those fucking videos. And I kept asking you, who the fuck are you and why the fuck do you keep tagging me? And you kept telling me, you need to tell me the truth.
You know why I kept tagging you in those videos? Because people were telling me you were a part of the fold. And I didn't believe it. I just rather hear it from your mouth, what was really going on. And you kept ignoring me, which is, I understood in a way because you didn't fucking know me. But they told me you was a part of the fold. Shit, people still tell me you're a part of the fold today. I don't even believe it. You adamantly denied that you was ever part of the fold. Shit, Closet Talk even said you was part of the fold. I adamantly said, I don't believe that. Maybe she was just caught up in the mix. Kind of like how they tried to do to Nurse Naya. A lot of people be getting recruited by the fold and they don't even fucking know it.
You need to tell me the truth. And I'm telling you, I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. You need to tell me the truth that you're going to go down with everybody else. It was Paul that pulled me to the side and was like, no, this is the dude that just beat up Patrick Genty. Because that's how I knew you. That's how I met you. That's how I came across you.
So I beat up Patrick. It wasn't in January. I think that was like almost maybe the end of January, maybe February. I had already been on the app for like a whole fucking month and some change. I came on the app like 3 days before Christmas that year. I went through a whole month of them motherfuckers trying to go after my son. So how in the hell did you know me in January? If you didn't realize who I was until I beat up Patrick. See what I mean?
You had just fought Patrick Genty. And I was like, okay, cool. Genty ain't got shit to do with what I got going on, so I really don't care. You told me you met Paul first, not Alicia. You met Paul. And when you met Paul, Paul introduced me to you. That was in January of 2022.
And at the same time I met Alicia.
Oh my God. But what I'm telling you is that Patty Rowe was not coming for nobody before she did that fucking interview with me.
Well, again, I'm going to just say it's factually incorrect. Okay, police, that's factually incorrect. Sobe will tell you all the real OGs that don't want to lie or whatever and make shit up or get whatever. But that is factually incorrect. Okay? The very first time Patty said anything to me or about me was she was saying that me and Alicia were boyfriend and girlfriend, and I had to check her over that. She made a whole video.
She had came for me and Alicia. I'm telling you that happened first.
Okay.
She put up a video saying that because she came into my live when me and Alicia were sharing the URL of my content page, trying to get an interview with both of us. And Alicia said no, she know who she is, and turned her down.
Exactly, because she had her own platform. She had, I think that's when she had maybe like 13 to 14,000 followers. It wasn't a huge platform, but she had her platform already.
And then Petty the next day put up a video on her page saying that Alicia was my girlfriend. And I went into the comment section and checked her about that shit because I'm a married man.
Hey, Miss Billie Jean.
Then, that whole time period went by when we, weren't speaking like that after Paul had introduced us. That Petty, to me, I said, like, I felt already had her platform.
Why weren't we speaking, Blaze? Why weren't we speaking?
Because I was with Alicia, hanging around with Alicia.
No,
and she was friends with Closet Talk.
And there you are. You're actively changing the narrative.
Palesa, okay? You got mad at me because you said the woman that was validating your story wasn't there. But I felt like you stopped talking to me because, again, remember when you called me and told me why you weren't speaking to me? And I told you I got to get Alicia away from Closet Talk, but she got to see it on her own. You told me that. You thought I was working with Closet Talk. I ain't give a shit about Closet Talk, but Alicia was my friend. I wasn't going to leave her behind and let Closet Talk keep manipulating her. That's what fucking friends do. Loyal friends, good friends. They don't leave them around living in shit and being used.
We weren't speaking because that woman came to you and said that she could corroborate my story because she was there. And I kept telling you that that lady was not fucking there. There is no way she can corroborate my story when she was not there. And you took your ass on that live and you held that whole fucking live about her corroborating my story any fucking way.
I don't remember hosting a whole live about her corroborating your story. I don't even remember what the hell she said. True or not, I don't really remember, but I do remember you getting mad at me when a woman was cooperating your story and saying, yes, that stuff happened. As if something's wrong with that. She believed you, but you ready to jump down her throat for believing you. I find that shit weird.
Way. And that's when I told you never fucking call me again. Don't talk to me again. Because what I'm not going to do is fucking lie for people to fucking believe me.
I honestly don't remember you saying all of that. You saying don't call you again and I don't remember none of that. We just parted ways. So I honestly don't remember none of that. I don't remember that conversation if it happened or not. It must have not been that important to me. Because I don't remember you going off that bad. I do remember you being upset that she couldn't cooperate your story. But I don't remember you telling me don't ever call you again, none of that. I don't.
Okay, I do remember that. And I thought it wasn't that big of a deal at that point. You pointed it out to me.
You think that somebody fucking...
Because you pointed... Please,
and
you gotta calm down. I'm not hollering at you.
I don't give a fuck, Blaze. I'm pissed.
Exactly. You don't give a fuck. You don't give a fuck if somebody's reasonably trying to hold a conversation with you. A brick wall every fucking time. Like, sheesh. I'm just trying to... Because I still consider you cool peoples. Like, goddamn.
I am pissed. It's my trauma.
I'm not trying to. I'm not trying to piss you off. I wouldn't have came over here. What did you just reached out to me for all of that?
Really?
Yes.
What happened the last time? No.
Now here we go, right? We're about to get into the reason why me and Palesa parted ways the very last time. And I want y'all to listen to this shit very carefully.
Oh, no. What happened to you the last time I reached out to you? What happened the last time I reached out to you, Blaze? You yelling in my phone talking about I'm making you choose between me and Bella. And that's not what the fuck I asked you
not to do something.
That's exactly what I felt like you were trying to do. You let Kappa manipulate you with a text message. That's what you allow happen. You let her manipulate you with one fucking text message. You saw her and Bella speaking back and forth in a text message. That doesn't mean Bella knows you. If you would at least just spoke to her, you would have found that out, but you didn't even take the opportunity to do that. What you do, you ran to the app and made a damn video. After I had already spoke to you and said, no, she doesn't really know you. She knows of you, but that ain't knowing you. She had no context of what was really the fuck going on. She was really new to TikTok, just like everybody come new to TikTok, they get used. They had the snakes surround them and shit. This is the way I had the snakes surrounding me. But you didn't even try to find that out. You just ready to go off on her. Felt like she lied to you. Like, come on, man.
You did it anyway.
No, I had already done it before I even fucking said anything to you. That video was... And I told... It's in the fucking messages. Go back and fucking watch them and look at the fucking timeline. That video was up before I said anything to you because I don't need to go by you to make my fucking content. But I told you then, I'm not asking you to choose. I'm telling you why. I don't want to have no fucking conversation with Bella. And you kept trying to push this fucking conversation between me and Bella. And I told you I don't want to have a conversation with her because when I blatantly asked her in her fucking live if she knew me, she said no. She didn't know anything about my situation. But here we are with text messages from months before I came into her live of her trying to get me in a live with Kappa.
No, Kappa was trying to get you in the live with her. You trying to exploit her fucking platform after already feeding her lies, you know, because she was new to her court show was new then. Kind of like how Petty tricked your ass into going into her live without knowing the full content. Well, I don't know. Petty knew more than the fuck she really let on at that point. But Bella didn't fucking know. She was new to TikTok, man. Like, you know what Kappa does. She does it to every fucking body. But you fell for that. You know, I've seen the text messages, okay? I've seen them. You haven't. I have more context than you do. But you so gun-ho on everybody trying to set you up or everybody against you. She don't know you. She never did. Now she don't want to. And can I blame her? Nope. Not at all.
For what? What would that live have been about, Blaze? If not my essay? Because what other beef did fucking Kappa have with me? So for her to be fucking cackling and kikiing with Kappa, but then turn around and tell you she didn't know nothing about my situation? That's fucked up. And then I told you about Nurse Naya, did I not?
Yeah.
Nurse Naya, you in here? I don't know if Nurse Naya is still here, because this is the part she brings you up. Lord, of course she's probably not in here. Oh, yes, she is. I guess you're just listening, so.
Did I not?
Yeah.
Yeah, and you didn't give a fuck. Nurse Naya made a fucking video that she knew was chopped and screwed. She knew it was chopped and screwed. She knew what I said had been taken out of context. And what did she do? She made a fucking video, called all them white fucking crackers. They had my shit doxed all over Reddit. Not just my home address, my business address, every fucking thing. All over fucking Reddit because of Nurse Naya. Because of Nurse Naya. And you were gaslighting the fuck out of me, telling me you're making me choose between you and Bella. And I told you to kiss my motherfucking ass. And I never even listened to any fucking message you sent after that.
Again, the only message I sent after that was like, okay, you got it. You'll never talk to me like that again. Have a good evening. That's all I did. I just moved around. I ain't had nothing bad to say about you. I ain't go live about you. I ain't do none of that. But you did. Because right after that, you went live. You and a few other people that I still ain't to this day said one word to. Because they ain't really mean nothing to me. It is what it is. I'm just making y'all stand on what y'all said. Nurse Naya, I never had the conversation with her about that. So I can't really speak to it, Miss Granny Corey Bundy. Is this the first time you hearing about this? I don't know. This is the story she came to me with. She says when they were talking about her and her remarks about the Holocaust, you did a video about it. And she said that the video that you used was chopped and screwed of her. And then people started coming after her and I don't know. So I don't know. You said you did make a video about it again. I never spoke to you about it. I thought maybe she should just have a conversation with you. Maybe it was who knows? Because you don't seem like a person that does some shit maliciously. She said some white people doxed her on Reddit. Not that Nurse Naya did it. I think the video she's trying to use that's what correlated to that. But she got mad at me for having Nurse Naya in my fucking live. I don't think you had anything to do with that. She said the white people did that. She's using your video as a correlation to why she got doxxed on Reddit by a bunch of YT people. At first, I thought it had something to do with the I Speak situation, but she said it had something to do with the other situation. I don't know how that even came across your desk, or if you saw it. I don't know what it was about. Again, I guess she was expecting me to inherit her beef with you, I guess. I don't know. I guess she wanted me to say something to you or make it. I don't know. But she definitely didn't like you being around me. She said you work with them. It started because of the white girl and the black girl in the cotton field. I don't know what that's about. I wasn't really, not that I think that's when I first came on the TikTok. I wasn't really paying attention to what was going on, police, at that point. I was more dealing with them, what they were saying about my son. Again, that's why I said when they open this Pandora's box all over again, it's gonna be ugly. Not for me though. I'm just gonna sit back with my motherfucking popcorn and just say I told y'all motherfuckers so.
Because that was fucked up. I ain't asking you to fucking choose. I'm telling you why I'm not fucking willing to do something. The fuck is the point in talking to somebody that already looked me in my fucking face and lied to me?
You see how she skipped right over the Nurse Nia thing and went right back to Bella. Like, didn't explain nothing. What the fucking Nurse Nia thing had to do with me? Just nothing. Just focusing on Bella. Again, a lot of y'all that used to support me, that's still over there with Palesa, as soon as Bella came around, it was just like, what the fuck? Like, goddamn. And she didn't even say a motherfucking word. I'm not using the word jealous, no. I'm not going to use that word. I don't know what it is. Y'all going to have to ask her.
This ain't no fucking game. These people actually fucking sexually assaulted me, Blaze.
Bella didn't do that. Only only two people. That's Closet Talk and I Speak. That's it. Those people did that shit to you. The rest of them are just accomplices. They're covering this shit up. The T. Nathans, Conscious Lee, the Cubans, all of them people are accomplices. Bella ain't had nothing to do with that. None of us had nothing to do with that. Your anger should be with them, not the people that's over here really fucking supporting you, Palesa. Not the people that's getting manipulated and lied to and their platforms used and they don't really know what the fucking going on. They're believing in people they trust, they thought they could trust. You can't blatantly tell somebody to distrust somebody. You gotta let them see that shit on their own. You can't just bulldog your way into shit. Sometimes, again, something I've been learning a lot, less is more. Less is more.
They really did that. That really fucked me up.
I know that, Palesa.
You don't care, though. That's
I don't know how you even can sit here and say I don't care.
Actions speak louder than words, my boy.
And my actions
tell me one thing.
And my actions never change.
But when you proceed to do something else, I'm only inclined to believe what you do, not what you say.
Again, my actions never change. I always supported you, even when you was mad at me or cursing me out.
Mm-hmm.
Miss Queen says, it sounds like she missed her friend. Well, even if she did or didn't, I don't really know. That's something you're going to have to ask her, but you don't treat your friends like this. A lot of people miss me being their fucking friends. But, like, some of them people don't deserve my friendship. They don't deserve none of that from me. And I'm going to make them stand on what they said. And she just the latest person. I'm going to make her stand on what she said. Every last word. It is what it is.
I do not believe that. I'm sorry.
I mean, that's okay with you. I'm not here to make you to believe anything. But my actions never change. I even said it. And you bring up Nurse Nia, and she literally was in my comment section saying that did happen to you. I know what happened with.
Because Nurse Naya ain't never came to me and apologized for sending them fucking.
See what I mean? How you just can't let somebody even get their fucking thought out. Just cut me off. Just F her. Okay. That's fine. I'm not going to invalidate your feelings. But she was literally in my comment section saying that just last night, the irony of it, last night she was just saying that they used to gaslight the shit out of you. Just literally in my comment section saying and basically supporting what happened and saying what they did to you last night. That's the crazy part. And it ain't the first time she did it. But it's automatically F her. I mean, there's people on this app that have done dumb shit to me. Shit. Let's take Petty, for example. But I tell you all the time, somebody gotta break that fucking cycle. Or you gonna stay in that cycle of fucking darkness. You got to. Sometimes I ain't gonna say necessarily it's about forgiveness, but sometimes it's just time you just forgive somebody. You don't do it for them, do it for your own peace of mind and sanity. Somebody gotta break the cycle or you're gonna remain in it forever. You're gonna remain in that trigger trauma all fucking day. You gotta break that fucking cycle. And you don't seem like you want to. It's like you live in it. You love it. You gotta let it go. Not saying that you gotta let what happened to you go, but you gotta let that cycle go.
White folks after me. How the fuck would? And that's the thing. That's always been your thing. So long as they apologize to you, so long as they're nice.
They never apologized to me.
So right here, she's speaking about when people used to come back to me and apologize for shit that they did, right? They would be apologizing for shit that they didn't even do to me. They did it to Palesa. I don't know. It's fucking weird. I always think it's weird. Like, why y'all apologizing to me? Y'all need to be apologizing to Palesa. And you getting mad at me about it. Like, what the hell do you want me to do? They coming to me apologizing because maybe I'm a little bit easier to deal with. I don't know. I don't know what to tell you. I really don't know what to tell you because a lot of people just don't want to deal with you, Palesa. They don't. I've dealt with people with your personality my entire life. It's not a thing to me. All that screaming, yelling, disrespectful shit, that shit don't move me. But some people, they don't want to deal with it. That's why people gravitated towards me and not you. I've been stopped telling her story. I've been stopped that. All I can say is it happened to Palesa. End story. I don't even like bringing up her name. I definitely didn't want to I don't bring up her name on Bella's platform because, again, at that point, I don't want to even bring it to Bella's platform.
How can anybody apologize to you if you don't even want to?
I'm not talking about those particular people, Blaze, but let's not act like there hasn't been situations where people have come and apologized to you. You've actually held lives about this. Don't just apologize to me. Go apologize to Palesa. And this is what I mean about gaslighting, because you know damn well that what I'm saying is factual. But you want to...
How am I gaslighting you by telling the people to stop apologizing to me and go apologize to Palesa? I don't know. I feel like sometimes you just using that gaslighting word to gaslight me. Like at this point, I'm over that dumbass word, like for real.
Pick and choose. I'm not talking about those in particular. I'm talking about all of them, Blaze. All of these people that have latched on to you. that have done me fucking dirty as hell. So long as they're cool with you, so long as they're nice to you, so long as you can benefit from them, you don't give a fuck what they've done. And that's kind of redundant if you built your whole platform off of protecting a SA victim.
It's not even remotely like that, Palesa. It's not about, I don't care what they did. The thing about it with me is I ain't gonna never fucking forget. There's no need for me to keep going back and forth with them over the shit that they did. I said what I said the first time, and I'm moving the fuck on. Kind of how I'm gonna handle this fucking situation. Because after the day, you ain't never on God have to worry about you or your name or your story or anything about you being spoken about me again. You have crossed the line with me for the very last time. Okay? I promise you that. I have become a fucking damn near expert at it. Of cutting ties with people. Okay? It is what it is. Now I'm gonna make you stand on every word you said. Just remember it.
Palesa, how can these people apologize to you when you don't even want to talk to them? You don't want to have no conversation with them.
Blazee is requesting, but I'm not sure if it's showing up. I don't see it, Nurse Naya. I'm gonna invite you. Did you get an invite? I sent the invite. I'm sorry, Ms. Brenda. That's why I put up the video. I'm no longer accepting apologies. I'm making people stand on what they said. No tea, no shade. You get the invite, Ms. Nurse Naya? Because it said it let me invite you. Yeah, it's probably not showing up. Try to go out and come back in. I don't know if you're on your main page or not. What's good, what's good, what's good? Run them likes up some more, y'all. We ain't got much longer. I know, Joy, you couldn't wait. You couldn't wait, Joy. You're so damn messy. You're so goddamn messy. Sit out, Joy. There we go. Hey, Natalia.
Hey, everybody. I just wanted to clear a few things up. First of all, I want to apologize to Palesa because I definitely did make a video a while back. And it did have to do with a Holocaust survivor who was on the SAP. I'm not sure if he still is. I wasn't aware that her video was chopped and screwed in any way. Actually, I probably at that time I probably wouldn't even have realized if it was, depending on how good it was done, because I was still new to this app, kind of. But either way, I had nothing to do with doxing her. If that happened, I had nothing to do with Reddit. And if that would have happened, I would have called them assholes out as soon as it happened. Because even when they messed with Patrick, I was not for that. And even though we know his background when it came to that, I put, my Black brothers and sisters in front of everything. But right is right and wrong is wrong. And at that time, I felt like, the video was kind of crazy. But doxing, unacceptable. And I will never back that. And I will never act like I didn't make a video about that. However, I have never, ever, ever tried to downplay what happened to her. As far as SA is concerned, ever, not once. If she says it, I believe it. Period, the end, over. No matter how many times people try to gaslight her, no matter how many times people tried to say that she was lying, I didn't care. I wasn't going to touch that with a 10-foot pole. But impact over intent. So Palesa, I'm sorry. I'm sorry that the people I associated with way back then hurt you. I'm sorry I wasn't, smart enough, or I was too naive to, understand that they were using me and using a lot of Black people on this app, to, seem like they were really about something, but they really weren't. They were about their OnlyFans and selling merch and just popularity on this app. And I'm not about any of that stuff. So that's just what I wanted to say. I'm not trying to clear my name or anything like that. I'm just saying what it is. And whatever they did negatively impacted you, police, I'm sorry.
Number one, I want to thank you, Nurse Naya. When I first got to know you and hanging out with you when we was in Ray Live, you never gave me those vibes that you was that type of person. You really just showed me who you really are. And that's all I wanted her to do, was just have a freaking conversation with you before she went the fuck off like she did. Because if you maybe would have been able to talk to her, Palesa, you maybe would have got some fucking context behind what happened. Now, honestly, Nurse Naya, I do believe you, because back then people didn't know nothing about chopping and screwing videos or them doing all the shit that they were doing. A lot of people were new to TikTok because they were during the pandemic. That's when all the people came to TikTok. And you didn't even know. And I didn't even have to ask you that, but I kind of figured you didn't even know. And if she would have just had the conversation with you instead of just jumping off the handle, like a lot of people, she should have just had a conversation with. Then maybe she would have got the closure or the validation that she was seeking so badly. But I appreciate you even coming up and saying that.
Because I take my part in that 100%, no matter how big or small I do. Because, I mean, if my video caused that, I'm sorry. But I definitely had no part in doxing her in any way, shape. I never even knew she was doxed by anyone that I associated with until today, to be honest.
I know. That's why I never said nothing to you, because at this point I had just like, it just is what it is. There's no reasoning with Palesa. She's going to feel how she feels, no matter she's probably going to still feel the same way if she even hears this live. And what you said, she's probably going to still feel the same damn way.
She probably will. And it's up to her to accept my apology. I mean, at the end of the day, she was impacted by, what I did, even if that wasn't what I intended at all. So, but at the end of the day, she's a Black woman, just like I'm a Black woman, and she deserves for me to say this. I mean, I'm also a victim of SA. So I would never want anything that I've done to mess with her credibility in any way. So please, I'm sorry. And you could still not like me and not like what I did. And I probably deserve it. But just know that I'm doing this because I believe that you deserve an explanation. And that's what I'm giving to you. So that's all I have to say.
Thank you, Nurse Naya. I hope I didn't interrupt your day.
No, not at all. Because I knew it was probably about that. And that's why I wanted to keep listening so I could make sure that she got, the explanation for me that she deserved.
What up, So,
Blaze. So yeah, I mean, back then, you're right. A lot of videos were chopped and screwed, and right, Nurse Nye came up and she says her point and her part, and she apologized. So that's true, right? But the thing is, like, everyone has to take accountability for not doing research on videos that we see before making other videos, because we all have done it though and made mistakes. So, but she's taking accountability of it. So at the same time, Palesa should just.
Sis, don't tell her that she should or anything like that.
Well, she should at least hear her out. I mean, she don't have to take anything. But the point is, I mean, I get it, but the point is, Nurse Naya is taking accountability for not knowing, and that's all she can do. Whether Palesa accepts it or not, that's on her. I mean, that's all it is. But I mean, the truth is, we have to take accountability for things we have done, not knowing the full story. That's all, and she did that. So
again, so I haven't even got through the rest of this audio. Rest of this live. She's gonna bring up some more things in a few minutes, and I ain't gonna hold you. It took me out. If you want Nurse Naya, I'm gonna let you down because I don't want you catching no strays off of this next part. All of that. I appreciate you so much.
Thank you.
Really do. All right. Thank you, Nurse Naya. I'll let you down.
So this was today?
This was this morning, yep.
Okay.
Because she was upset about court yesterday and nobody mentioning her name.
No context from them. If you don't know everything, you're basing yourself off what you see from your perspective and not even trying to hear them out.
You mean what I see, Blaze? Don't you mean what happened to me, Blaze? These
No,
people,
I'm talking about what they did to you. What you perceive.
Wait, because we're not gonna sit here. You're not gonna keep gaslighting me, talking about what I don't know.
Nobody gaslighting me. You won't even hear me out.
Hold on, pause. I'm talking about what I went through with these people. These people had ample opportunity to apologize to me. Matter of fact, they had ample opportunity to not do the shit that they did because I did nothing to them. So I don't owe them a fucking conversation. If they really feel bad, hold on. Please, because I'm really trying. It might be a lot of cussing, but I'm really trying to.
I'm used to you cussing. Go ahead.
I'm trying to give you as much respect as I have left in me, okay? But please be quiet and listen to what the fuck I'm saying. If they really cared about what they did, they would apologize to me regardless of if I wanted.
Palesa, I'm going to say this. If you was ever considered yourself my friend, there should be unlimited respect you should always have for me. Just like I got unlimited respect when it comes to you, no matter what the situation is. But again, you not me, and I'm not you.
To hear it or not. They were loud as fuck when they got on their fucking lives, when they made their fucking videos about me. They could have done the same thing if they actually wanted to apologize.
I agree with that.
They didn't though. Then don't bring it up. Then don't bring up what I don't know and what I want to have a conversation.
Why am I the one always getting cursed out for it? Like, I'm not allowed to speak to them. I'm not allowed to do what? Just because I'm supporting you? Like, come on. I still support you.
You can't. And I don't want
You can say that all you want. I mean, I know how I feel about my sis. I'm still calling you my sis.
We'll have enemies, okay? I'm just going to be honest with you. That's not support. That's not support.
Did you say we have friends, have enemies? Did she say that? I didn't even hear that. Are you serious? Number one, you will never be my enemy. You be having an enemy by your damn self. I'm going to tell you right now. And if you want to call yourself my half enemy, you will never be no friend of mine. You got me chopped and screwed. Hold on, I'll play it again.
Have enemies, okay?
Well, I know about my sis. I'm still calling you my sis.
Will have enemies, okay? I'm just gonna be honest with you. That's not support. That's not support. First of all, you can't support somebody how you want to. If you truly care about supporting that person, figure out what they need in regards to support. And what I don't need is somebody that's going to be quiet when they should be fucking speaking loudly at that point. Because
I don't know half the time when to be loud or to be quiet because you're always telling me not to speak.
Okay, well then fuck it. Then fuck it. I can still have my opinion though, right?
Everybody can have their opinion.
Okay then. So this don't even need no rebuttal from you. I feel how I feel.
All right. Again, I still support you. That's why I'm over here. I've heard you say plenty of things about me, and I haven't said nothing.
No, you haven't.
Stop my support of you. It doesn't mean that what happened to you didn't happen.
You ain't heard me say plenty of things about you.
Yes, you have. You have had multiple lives, had multiple people in the box talking about Blaze. If you think I didn't see that, I just didn't care. I still don't care. But you see me do that to you? Nope. Never will. Never fucking will. And you gave these people what they wanted. You let them walk you right into it like they do every damn time.
Blaze, everything. Pause. Everything I've said about you, I said it to you, and I have not.
I never said you didn't.
Hold on, I have not come on this app and talked about you or dogged you in any type of way until today. Now I done spoke my piece on what I do not agree with you doing, but I have never ever spoken ill about you until today. Now, anything else that you didn't like, that's on you. But it was the truth. It was the truth. How you dealt with Patrick Genty was fucked up. How you dealt with Slim was fucked up. It was. And I'm not changing my mind about that. Hell, how you dealt with my situation is fucked up. And I walked away from it.
Are y'all listening to this? This is what she said to me. I mean, man, when I tell you, yo, you done crossed the line, tiptoed, moonwalked all across that motherfucking shit. Oh, it gets worse.
How I dealt with Patrick? The dude that fucking beat his children?
Yes. I didn't.
How the fuck did I deal with him fucked up?
I'm not finna go over that because we done already been that. I'm curious. We done went down that road. I told y'all from jump, if y'all didn't really give a fuck about them kids, then stop telling that motherfucking story. Because this ain't about getting Patrick off the fucking app.
No. Well, for me, wasn't about getting Patrick off the app. Because he ain't gonna never go no fucking where. It was about bringing awareness to his fucking lies. So you want people to be quiet while he lie about what he did to his own goddamn children? No fucking thank you. No thank you. You can say that shit for somebody that want to hear it. I'm not going to let himself absolve himself from what he did to his children and push it off on somebody that don't even fucking exist.
It was never about getting Patrick off the app. It was never about his fucking children.
Oh, so that's your opinion?
My opinion?
Yeah.
This is based on how y'all fucking conducted y'allself on this app.
Who's y'all?
Anybody's watching.
Who's y'all? I'm talking about myself. I'm not. Nobody else can speak for me. Who's y'all?
So you just gonna group me in with everybody the fuck else. Everybody handle it differently, right? I can only speak for myself and how I handled it. Okay? But you ready to group me into everybody the fuck else and how they handle it. Which I don't give a fuck how they handle it. Ain't at the end of the day. Long as they telling the truth about it, I don't really give a shit.
All of y'all.
Who is y'all? I speak for myself. I don't speak. Nobody else speaks for me. Don't lump me in with other people.
Okay,
I did what I
don't
did
want to be lumped with nobody else. You, nigga, you was exploiting his fucking children. You.
How do I exploit his children?
Me? Are you listening to this shit? So you trying to tell me I'm exploiting his children by telling people the truth about what he did to his own damn children?
When he's the one lying around. No, hold on.
Like I said, I'm not going to go there because I told you in real time. I told you in real time. I told you in real time, Blaze, how I felt like you were exploiting his kids.
How? Explain it to me.
So now you ain't got no type of fucking, you got amnesia now?
No, I want to hear this.
Hold up.
I want to definitely hear this.
Anybody in the comment section that has been following me, what was my issue with how Blaze was handling the Patrick situation? Since he don't know, I want to see how many of y'all know, because I said it multiple times to him in fucking lives. So, since he doesn't know, can y'all please drop in the comment section the issue that I had with Blaze and Patrick Genty's kids?
So So Becky's the first comment that pops up is them children are going to see it later in life. That ain't it.
Them children.
He said, the next person, she got the bag. She says, him exploiting their trauma. That ain't it.
You're going to see it later on in life. Exploiting their trauma. Again, that doesn't answer my question. How am I exploiting their trauma?
How am I exploiting their trauma? I didn't get a dime off of that shit. I ain't look for no money. I ain't tell nobody to send me no fucking gifts. I ain't tell people to cash at me. I didn't charge people to get the fucking story. How does that work?
Didn't make a dime off of it.
I sure did. I said I didn't like.
The kids would see this about their dad. Mind you, nobody answered this question, which was she about to say. She said, everybody seen it, everybody know, right, Palesa? But ain't nobody gonna answer the question the way you wanted to answer it.
Like the audio being played, and that also happened with that. I didn't even play the audio first.
So you hear this? So not there. Or you must be at school. She said me playing the audio. So, who played that audio? Where did that audio come from? Of his court audio? Does anybody know? Anybody remember? Where the court audio came from? Because I was on vacation. I ain't even gonna hold you. Yes, mistress. It didn't come from me. I didn't go look it up. I was on vacation. I was in Cancun.
That also happened when you played the audio, when you did that shit to Leola. I told you I didn't like when you fucking kept playing that goddamn audio of Leola and fucking Scholar.
The audio of Leola and Scholar. You mean the audio that she sent me, edited it all up, even put, stickers and all this other bullshit and captions on it. And if you remember, she sent it to somebody else and they started playing it first. Ain't that right, Leola? You sent it to that woman, I don't know, she's like light-skinned, a little thick with glasses and, burgundy hair or whatever. And she asked me to fucking play it. And I brung it to y'all first. And I said, I don't know, I don't really feel too right playing it. And she sent it to the other woman and she started playing it. And she put it on her page. And then I was like, all right, well, fuck it. She already playing it. I'm going to play it too. The victim in that whole story asked everybody to play that. Leola. So, again, let's get the facts to be the facts. I don't do something you don't like. You catch an attitude and just go the fuck off about it. Last time I checked, I'm a grown-ass man. Still respected y'all opinion, though, everybody that I call friends. That's why I came to y'all first and let y'all listen to it and ask y'all what y'all thought. Around the same time, y'all wasn't even, you and Tanya, Michelle, and the rest of y'all went off doing your own thing, and I was doing my thing on a Roku, trying to get the Roku thing started, and y'all got mad about that as well. Because y'all didn't like Stephanie? Because I remember that shit very vividly. As soon as I don't do something y'all want, it's a problem. Shit just don't make no damn sense.
I said that in the live. I didn't wait to get behind closed doors. I said that shit in the fucking live.
Again, first of all, let's put the context behind it.
I think it was Slim
Hold
Baby
up.
Mama.
You're blaming me. First of all, you blame.
You brung up Slim Baby Mama, right? The same woman that came on here. You know, nobody would even know Slim did what he did to his own little cousin, right? If his baby mama ain't come on here and bust him out on Diamond's Live. So again, something I didn't put out here. I just made people aware of it once it came all the fuck out. But you blaming me on it. Make it make sense.
Blaming me for something I didn't even do. I didn't put that audio out.
Blaze.
No.
Every issue I've ever had with you, I said it to you. I didn't talk
you're
at
putting
you.
something
I
on
said
me
it
that had nothing to do with me.
I said it to you. Every
didn't even
issue
put
that
the
I ever
audio
had
out.
with you, I said it to you.
Okay, again, I didn't put that audio out.
I didn't say you put it out, but you kept playing it. And I told you, it wasn't no point. Why do you keep traumatizing people with that fucking audio?
Because Patrick traumatized people in his own family and everything else by fucking lying about it.
So wait a minute.
Yo, what's up, so?
What's the issue now with the audio, Patrick's audio? What?
She said that I was exploiting her kids.
Oh, so she just spoke on you. She ain't spoke on me.
No, she said everybody. Then I said I can't speak for everybody. She knows she was talking about you and Scholar.
Well, she need to put my name on it when she got
No,
something
she
to
didn't
say.
put no name on it. I was only saying, I only brought you up here so you can listen to it where the audio fucking came from.
Okay. Well.
And the audio came from Mistress.
Yeah, well, put my name on it if you got something to say to me, Palesa, because I was in your live the other day, and I don't understand what your issue is with anything, but you can,
she didn't want us to speak on it.
right, like how, let's go back, like how she tried to blame Patrick's ex-wife. Let's go back on it. Let's talk about it then. But why do you want to blame her because she's a white woman?
I don't really even want to go down that.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying.
Because again,
because I'm gonna stand on what I said and what I did all day, every day.
I'm not going to absolve her. I mean, but she was a victim too. Patrick put his hands on her too, and he got arrested and charged with that as well, and pled guilty to that.
Exactly. And I remember that live when me and her got into it because she tried to put it on the baby mother, and I said, "The fuck you will." Anyways, I'm dropping to the comments.
All right, so
again, you got a problem with not telling people's fucking stories until it's convenient to not tell it. Until it's beneficial to you to not tell it. Because as long as you gon'...
What benefit do I get from not telling your story? What benefit do I get from telling your story? It's like you damned if you do, if you damned if you don't. What the hell do you really want, Palesa? Because the shit is at this point and confusing as fuck. Again, I think it's easier at this point for me to just stop speaking on it. That's what I've been doing. Like, there ain't no winning with you. It really ain't. You want to live in this endless cycle of darkness and despair. I'm good. You're a great person at heart. You really are. You're just living in your trauma and everything like that. And I understand that, but I don't know what to tell you. I'm not no fucking therapist. You want me to answer for everybody that don't really even have shit to do with me? Oh, it's going to blow over because, again, this will be the first and last time I even bring Palesa name up. I am officially cutting ties It is what it is. Sometimes you just gotta move on from people. Hopefully she'll heal. It'll be a brighter day someday. It just won't be with me. It just won't.
Keep yapping your mouth about their fucking stories, wrong details and all. You don't fucking give a damn until it's not beneficial.
So it's okay to sit here and let him lie about what he did to his children? That don't make no damn sense.
Okay.
That don't make no sense to me.
Who is Firecracker? Do anybody know who Firecracker is? I don't know who the fuck that is.
So we supposed to just sit here and be fucking quiet about somebody lying about what he did to his own children? And if you say something that's exploiting, that shit don't even make no sense to me.
You see how you gaslight now?
No, it's not. I'm asking a question.
I said there was no point in playing the audio. I didn't say
it is a point to playing the audio because you want to sit there and lie about it. That's the point. That is the exact point. He want to sit there and tell you that some white person did it.
They don't got nothing. Where's Patrick at now? Where's Patrick at now? All that work that y'all did, where's Patrick at now?
On his struggling ass platform that he gotta buy bots for and struggle every day to even fucking live life instead of fucking exploiting his fucking platform like he used to on a daily fucking basis. Patrick still ain't got out of that shit and he's still struggling to get out of it. Nobody will ever fucking forget. Patrick will be known as the man that beat and broke the bones of his babies, of his children, that abused his children and his ex-wife. Patrick will be known as the piece of shit that he is for the rest of his life. My fucking job is done. He can be on this app all he want. He can show his face all he want. But ain't nobody, absolutely nobody will ever fucking forget. That ass whooping he got from me, it will live in infamy. Because he wanted to talk about my child, my son. Him and his nut-ass cousin. Wannabe cousin. They still mad to this day. They was on live crying about it yesterday.
On his bum-ass platform.
Exactly.
Don't nobody give a fuck
where
about.
He was when y'all started. Right where he was when y'all started.
No, the fuck he ain't where he at when we started this. He don't have that type of fucking power no more.
Right? He's still on the platform, right?
And everybody know what the fuck he did.
On the
Stay like they supposed
right?
to. He's still everybody know what the fuck he did like they supposed to.
He's still on the platform, right, Blaze?
Everybody know what the fuck he did like they supposed to. Just like high school.
They knew before.
So
the fuck they didn't. They don't know that he broke his baby's clavicle bones, cut the baby with cut the baby face with a 2-inch or 3-inch laceration across his face. They didn't know he pled guilty. They didn't know he got charged with beating on his baby mom. They didn't know the piece of shit that he was, the colorist that he is, the motherfucking man that hate black women. They learned a lot of shit from us. So miss me with that bullshit. Okay, I'm gonna tone it down. We brought awareness to a lot of shit that people didn't know. And for you to try to discredit that or minimize it is crazy. I feel like you out here protecting the predator yourself at this point. It definitely makes me ask that question. Why are you going so hard for Patrick? Same man that doxed you, called you Little Bill, and all that other nonsense. Why are you going so hard for him? Usually you saying everybody else, F them. But you going hard as shit for Patrick. That's right, you advocate for the victim and the perpetrator. You know, because hurt people hurt people. You did explain that before. I learned a lot from you, Palesa. A lot. I always give y'all your flowers when it comes to you, Tanya, Michelle, all of y'all. I also learned how to move accordingly. Now I learned how to move accordingly without you, without Tanya, Michelle, without any of y'all. And as much as you hate to see it all the time, a lot of y'all hate to see it. Who platform growing and who platform not? Who all here still being genuine, being the same guy he always started to be on this fucking app? Who's going up? Who's going down? I mean, proof in the pudding. And that's just not trying to be cocky or nothing like that. It just is what it is. Still got mad respect for you. I do. But usually when it's fuck me, you know how to finish that. But you know what? I ain't gonna never say that to you. Respect to you, Palesa. I'm telling you right now. First and only time. I'm gonna make you stand on everything you said, because it was more, and I ain't got time to get to the rest of it, because I got shit to do. The lunchtime recap is over. But I'm gonna make you stand on everything you said to me. That's what I was doing the first time. And don't blame nobody else. Don't blame Bella. Don't blame Nurse Naya. Don't blame none of them. Nurse Naya, I hope she accepts your apology and gets your apology to her. Because I do feel as though that was very big of you. Shout out to you. But I'm going to make you stand on every word, Palesa. You gave them what they wanted. They walked you right on into it. I hope you enjoy all of it. You and